day later. So I was like, that's a lot of 8 hours of sleep. Wasn't no one supposed to wake me up at 6:30 in the morning? Their alarm is literally next to my forehead. How do you make that mistake?
I mean, do they have 8 a.m. pools?
They had early pools, but it was the fact they put the alarm on the nightstand next to me, and they were on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up at 6:30, and my man didn't even wake up. To be honest, I almost didn't wake him up. Because I was like, yo, you about to miss pools. Just out of spite.
I feel like that would have been a valid level of spite. But, like, all right. Like, if you would have been at 4 a.m., it's like, you're playing a dangerous game. But speaking of dangerous games, we got this game going on right now.
It's going to be dangerous when you talk about all the combos that both of these characters have. Yoshi's like, hey, I juggle you off the top. Pikachu's like, I juggle you off the side. So a plethora of options, but Yoshi does have a little bit stronger of kill options. However, Pikachu has the edge guard potential.
Yeah, but the edge guard potential is kind of cut down a bit just because the schematics of Yoshi as a character. He still has that double jump with some heavy armor on it, and Pikachu doesn't have a lot of really strong hitboxes to knock him out of that sub like 80% a lot of the times. Oh god, what's he doing? I've never seen Yoshi do that move intentionally, but I think burntsocks did that intentionally right there. Oh! Almost hit him down with the down B. Would have liked he's taken away that stock, but I mean, Yoshi still has the firepower to more than do enough for the stock right now, but he gives up an air dodge. It's a big opportunity. Forward smash. Oh, that was misinput.
Yep.
I guarantee that.
Definitely, and now, of course, Tension does have to play from behind, which you never want to do, but especially against Yoshi, who you know is going to give you that damage, especially against burntsocks, who's just an intelligent player, and he's willing to play patient need be. You know, sometimes you play people, and it's like they have only one mode. Burntsocks that's not the case. He has multiple modes. He did play Brawl, and most importantly, he adjusts.
When you said sometimes you play people, I was about to say sometimes you play Yoshis who just have one mode specifically. Because a lot of Yoshi players, and I'm like not trying to throw shade, but a lot of Yoshi players just do that. They hit buttons. But burntsocks hits buttons with a purpose, and this purpose is more than showing right now.
That was the best purpose I've seen in, oh my gosh, he started out with a forward air and tacked on 50 or 60%, and now all of a sudden, Tension's in jeopardy losing his stock again. I mean, we talking about one read, potentially an F smash, that could be it, maybe a down B, which he does right there, and goodbye, my friend, 3 stocks to 1 as burntsocks is trampling over Tension.
Great reactions by both players. Tension wanted to call out a jump from burntsocks, maybe a rising nair, because Yoshi's like to do that in shield, but that time, burntsocks knew exactly what was going to happen and committed hard to the Yoshi bomb.
Yeah, and it paid off. And Jesus, what do you do, Mr. Tension?
Don't hold shield is the first thing that you can do. Down smash is a solid second.
It was. Didn't get the stock, but maybe now, still not quite yet. Burntsocks living on a prayer and making it look easy as he does just that. He is at 181. He's just looking so comfortable too. Throwing the egg, still approaching, doing what he wants. He's used to being at this position.
Yeah. How did dinosaurs go extinct when they have this much survivability on them? Look at that. That was a meteor.
That's why it took so
That was
long.
the Ice Age.
That's why we're the only ones that can get rid of them. No, I'm joking. All right. And oh my God. Come here, my boy.
Get off me. Don't touch me. Stay away from me.
Wild. And okay, you got the grab, which I hate to say it, that was possibly the only thing that was going to work. The way burntsocks was playing around Pikachu's kill options, that seemed like the only option. So good recognition by Tension. Unfortunately, you're at 98%. You still have 2 entire stocks of burntsocks to get rid of to be able to take game number 1. It's going to be rough. It's going to be difficult. And if this combo's not true, you know when Nair's coming through. A double jump. Smart stuff, Mr. Socks.
Yeah, because double jump will get you out of jail pretty free. A nair is one of those things that you can gamble on if you need to, but there's no need to gamble.
It is frame 3.
Yeah. I mean, but that jump is faster. Just get out.
All right, 58 tack on to burntsocks. It's slowly but surely getting up there. All right, good up B, got the up tilt. Okay, but misses the punish. It could have. I mean, it could have been big. You could have put burntsocks off stage.
Yeah, but I mean, being off stage in this matchup didn't mean too much before, and it won't mean too much now because now we got a whole new game to go through because burntsocks takes the first game.
Yes, and I mean, really only that last stock looked competitive, to be honest. Aside from that, burntsocks was just kind of running over Tension, to be honest.
Yeah, walking over him, trampling him, putting the feet to him, and the nose. So we're going to see the counter pick option. Tension, you see him thinking. He has that
finger on his chin. He wants to be an anime character.
Scheming.
Final Destination is what he's opting for. Of course, you can... Yoshi isn't able to land as well, but at the same time, you can't land against him. And my man is saying, have you heard of my Piranha?
His plan's actually nice.
But is it going to win?
Great question. Let's find out in game number 2.
Right. Also, has Tension ever fought a solid Piranha plant? That's also a nice question.
Tension's matchup knowledge and experience is the greatest mystery of MDVA because sometimes he just knows matchups on Wi-Fi that he occasionally grinds on. I don't even know if he grinds anymore on Wi-Fi. He's weird. He's weird.
Ooh. Speaking of grinding,
don't even know the
you've been in the lab. I see you. You got these conversions. Nice.
Don't need to know the matchup. Don't need to know the matchup if your opponent can't play the matchup. If your opponent can't play the game, just play your game plan, and it doesn't matter what character your opponent's playing.
Yep, this was the most Melee-esque scenario I've seen. Pikachu takes someone that's a little heavy or a fast faller to Final Destination, changes them across the stage, and gets to the edge guard. We see ya, Tension.
Worked for 18 years, and it'll work a little bit longer, but maybe with some more hiccups to it this time around, because burntsocks, even though that first stock was kind of destruction, the second stock is looking a bit better for him. He's only at 33% and putting a lot of damage on attention.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Okay. Using the Patui very well, but Pikachu's quick attack just has so many angles that you can use to work around. And oh, watch your shield. Even though the down B, it's hard to hit with, it does a lot of shield damage. People are more prone to blocking it because it has so many angles that it's just like, okay, I'm just going to not be there. And using the up throw to get the kill, it's so strong that I even forgot it was an option, but Pikachu is light enough for that to be something to worry about. Okay, I'm going to use the Poison Cloud to get a little bit of damage on there. I'm sure burntsocks would have loved to get a grab and get a lot more onto that. Oh. Using the jab to push burntsocks just out of range. Tension going to get a little bit of something off this grab, throws him up, keeps the juggle going, and almost finishes the play with that forward smash.
Which would have been so big, so important to get, mainly because you don't want to give burntsocks a chance to get going because you had such an amazing first stock, but right now, you know, you're even on the stock count. And that's not where you want to be after you start off that strong. Yes, you have, oh my god, he tried to air dodge out, wasn't able to get it. Are you going to make it back? He does? Oh no, my god!
Yep.
That was such a good interception.
Yeah.
Like, it was, so Tension last time spiked him. burntsocks says, okay, I have an answer, I'll go high. Tension says, I have a better answer, I will catch you as you're on your way here, drag you to the ground, and finish off that stock.
Well, from that angle, I don't know if Tension could have spiked him if burntsocks went for the lead, because the sides of plant just kind of are a really big hitbox. So if you go for that spike, you might get tagged out for it.
You ever try to fly through electric?
Actually,
we fly above it, and we don't fly below it.
It's actually pretty safe to be on the airplane. There's a thunderstorm. I'm not even kidding.
But I thought they fly above the clouds.
They try to, but if they can't, it's like if they get struck, there's no like grounding. So they just knock out some electronics, but like no one's actually being shot. There's no like voltage.
We just don't knock out electronics to call that fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I can't see no more. I ain't got my electronics.
Do you know how airplanes work, Logic?
My navigation. No, I just thought there was a reason they fly above it, was because they were concerned about it.
I mean, it's still expensive.
It's probably more the turbulence.
It's also just expensive.
That's
but
fair.
like the plane will survive.
Okay.
Anyway, science, Jado.
We're gonna give it to him. I mean, I studied psychology, but he know about science. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of science, right now it's looking like Electric is doing pretty good versus Plant. Not sure if it's scientifically correct. Probably not.
It's not even Pokemon logic.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I was skipping Pokemon logic because that does not always make sense.
Facts. Oh, but that read makes a lot of sense because burntsocks was spot dodging a lot. Starting to feel the pressure of whenever Tension, I mean, he's going to be fine. But yeah, whenever Tension runs up to him, he's either looking for like a grab or something like that. burntsocks is like, okay, I'm just going to spot dodge. Tension says no.
Okay, no punish right there. I'm sorry, man. I mean, burntsocks at 145. It's looking very, very difficult. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking we're going to a game number 3, my guy.
Yep. Put a seal on that. Stamp it. Send it. Put it in the mail. And we got a game 3.
And now I'm going to assume that burntsocks is gonna go back to Yoshi. Now, more than likely, he switched because he wants to work on his Piranha plant, or he may be that comfortable of saying, hey, I'll win the next game with Yoshi. But you gave Tenshin some data. You gave him a chance to understand the way your Yoshi's playing, what he needs to do. And more importantly, at least from my personal experience, whenever I'm in a Game 3 scenario, I don't play as confident as I do in Game 1. You know? You're like, Game 1, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go off stage, I'll edge guard, I'll do whatever. Oh, you're at the blast zone? Me too. Game number 3, maybe he won't come back, question mark.
This stage is feeling kind of nice.
Yeah.
I like this ground beneath my feet, man.
Uh-oh. You opted to go the Fox.
Interesting.
I mean, the Pikachu did get work, let's be real.
Yeah, I was expecting the switch from burntsocks, but this matchup, I mean, it's a matchup that burntsocks just played. Granted, he did kind of get destroyed by ZD, but different Foxes, you're still warmed up in the matchup, and like the mentality is an easy thing to switch over from one Fox to another.
It's also a different play style. Tenshin does not play nearly as smothering as ZD does. Tenshin's more of a, hey, let me be a little safe, let me whiff punish, let me take my time, which is going to give burntsocks plenty of time to build a game plan, to decide how he wants to approach. However, ZD's just on you. I don't care where you go, he is there, and that makes the matchup played significantly differently.
Yeah, especially because the way that Tenshin plays, it gives you a lot of time to figure out what's happening. The way ZD plays, you won't know what's happening sometimes. He might be able to make this? No, not able to, and no tech means no stock, and Tenshin drops that first one.
He does.
All right, and the thing about this stock is dangerous because now that Tenshin doesn't have rage, Yoshi's not remotely in any danger of anything right now.
He straight got F smashed and just looked at it.
Yeah, big chillin'. This is nothing.
Oh no, this is something though. 50%? Tenshin rolls away, he's so afraid. Now you're in the egg, the damage is tagging on, it won't stop.
50%, I mean, in terms of ultimate, that's like one opening. Like, it wasn't the worst, but like, it's not still something that you could afford to take right now specifically. It's
one opening normally. It's not one opening when you have the edge guarding of Yoshi, when you have the kill power of Yoshi. When you're down a stock, that's now it's an issue. Oh, the boot.
They're out of shield.
Oh,
misses that angle a little bit.
I can't believe that missed, actually.
Because he fast fell a little too early. If he had just full committed and hit the drift, easy.
He's waiting for a button.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, but he could have nared.
Tenshin's getting cold feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. Let's be honest. It's, you're beyond lapped in percentage. Oh, wow, at the... Okay, that was thirsty. That was desperation. He's waiting. Yo, you an egg? Me too! We can come out together, my friend.
Oh, man. Matching twinsies. One of us has to change. And, I mean, burntsocks sent him right back home.
Oh, my God. That was such a hilarious position to be in. You should just never mashed out. You should have been like, will your shield ever break?
He didn't mash out, actually.
That was so funny. Talk about the reactions. He's just rocking back and forth. And my man burntsocks is taunting him. He's like, oh, you're rocking? Me too. Me too. Rock-a-bye, baby. On a treetop.
When the wind blows, the stock will drop.
Talk to him.
All right. Tenshin, he's... it's looking rough. It's looking rough.
It is. He has got some damage on him, but as soon as I say it, just burntsocks just tacks it on like at ease. Good angle, though, coming in from Tenshin, because had he gone on stage, you know he was going right back off, but in a worse position.
Yeah, but he figured out something that works out in his game plan. The lasers. He's shooting a lot more of them. They're working. Great angle on that.
Yeah.
But this could be it. No, he wasn't able to get a punish sneaking down underneath with the platform there.
I would like him to maybe lasers is the only answer at this point, you know? Ooh!
He's dead.
Not yet, my guy. He didn't roll behind him in F smash.
Oh, okay. I assumed he would die from the edge
every single time. I don't know how, but Tenshin, at least that is going in his favor. He's not getting edge guarded.
Yeah.
Is he getting outplayed on stage? Absolutely. Is he getting out damaged on stage? Absolutely. But he's making it back. Oh my God.
Get the little accolades.
He still made it back. See, look, he can do it every time. Free.
That must be something of a morale booster too, because it's like, okay, as long as I just don't die off stage, I still can win this. Famous last words. He just did that.
He should have lasered that range.
I don't.
That was in literally short hop forward air range.
It was in short hop ass whooping range.
Oh my God! He literally said, "Pew pew," and Yoshi was like, He's like,
Let me tell you something.
Seen, bro?
Let me tell you something.
You thought a little bit of light was going to stop this forehead? Absolutely not.
Nah.
Shine the light in my face. I don't care.
I can go blind. I have 2 eyes.
Exactly.
But you have 1 sock.
He blinded the eye he couldn't see with anyway. The one in the Z-axis.
Yeah.
He doesn't even use it.
Actually, Yoshi, I'm pretty sure Yoshi only has 1 eye. Because, like, he doesn't have any separation. He has, like, 2 irises and 2 pupils. But, like, 1 cornea just covering his face.
Look, man, you're the science major.
It's a soft science.
You're the science major. But we don't need any science to discuss what just occurred. Burntsocks securing himself into the top 4, into the elites of the bracket tonight, going to be facing off against
So you walked stuff in that corner, man.
Matador.
Okay.
I was
got your back.
You
You're
know
lucky File had you. I was going to let
you know
you
what's funny? I was just like, I don't remember who it is, but if I talk long enough, I know I will remember momentarily. But Files had me. So it's going to be Matador versus Burntsocks. We're going to have that Wario versus Yoshi. This should be kind of fun to watch. But we got to wait first for Roy versus Fox.
The boy. And I know Desai wants this.
Yeah, free.
Yeah.
He wants everything.
He's a greedy guy. I respect that. The thing about this is that in Desai's mind, I'm pretty sure that